Hello folks, and welcome to another video. I just thought it's a technical video, as you can imagine. Right, what I want to show you now is my little my little probe, my homemade signal tracer probe, which is simple but effective, and I will show you. Just turn the switch back on. Right, if I just undo this, I'll show you the construction, which, trust me, it's not a lot. So we pull this out. Ooh, there we go. I need to cut the probe down to length. Right. Right, we've got obviously we've got our probe here. We've got a 0.1 microfarad at 650 volts, I think it is, capacitor. And we've got a little signal diode here. I can't remember the number of the signal diode. I'll just have a look. Well, I will if I can find something. There we go. Right, just make sure my probe body doesn't roll off the bench. See if I can tell you what the number is. You know, I've handled this diode that many times. Probably one number off it. So 1N277 is what I used. People use all different variants, all different types. That's what I've gone for. It's what I've gone for. It's what I had. It's what I've gone for. And basically, what it does. No, I don't want to pull that through there. If I do, could end up with problems. No, don't want to be doing that. That'll do. Right. Basically, what this is for is for tracing faults in audio stages or RF stages. Some people put a switch in between the capacitor and the diode. Well, not in between the they put a switch across the diode so they can switch the diode in and out. I haven't done that because I found that it seems to work. It seems to detect AF as well as RF. That might not be right, but that's the way I've done it. Partly because you try getting a switch in there, and this is what I wanted to use. And this is metal and it's brass, and basically it all just fits in. Look at that. It's like it was made for it. Don't want it. Look at it. It's like it was made for it. I mean, yeah, I know I'll have to shorten the probe a little bit. There we go. I have to shorten the probe a bit. Take it to about there. But then again, I don't know. I could put a piece of sleeving over that, removable sleeving. I'm pretty sure somewhere I'll have something that'll do the job. Let me just have a look in my box of heat shrink. I probably haven't got one, you know. Oh, well, there's one that looks a bit fatter. Yeah, well, there it is. I could be wrong, but that one looks a bit fatter. But there again, I've got to clean the end of this anyway, and that won't fit. So anyway, no, I've got nothing. So that sorts that out. Right, got to that rather quickly, that conclusion. Now, and I've also got a grounding clip, a crocodile clip or an alligator clip, whatever you want to call it. And I've got a length of wire. And what we do, we take our I'm using an RCA plug with, I think it's a 2mm plug, jack plug. I think that's what it is. Anyway, not that it matters. What we do, we then, I've also got this guitar amp, cheap, nasty, horrible Chinese made guitar amp, which I found in a skip. Somebody had cut the power lead off, so I replaced the power lead. It now works. Plug that into the input. There we go. We got input. Now we take our radio. Let's turn that volume down a minute. Put them down there. Right. Take our radio. This is our experimental radio. The one that we don't really care if we blow it up, damage it, don't really care, because it cost me £1. Yes, I bought this radio for the princely sum of £1, and it works. And it works. Actually, it might even be worth restoring. Oh God, there we go. Drop the battery wires. Right, so now I've dropped the battery rail. So now we connect our negative. There we go, onto there. And go for where I know that I get an audio, where I get a source. Just turn the charger off for my camcorder. I don't want to get fuck all. Right, just... There we go. Now I can probe all over this, and I can work out where the audio is going and where there's no audio. And how much audio there is. There's a transistor there, I didn't see that one. No audio on it. Anyway. That's picking up every station imaginable, I think. On that pin, on there. And that's picking something else up, because the station it's tuned to is actually that one. There we go. And I can probe all over it really. And I also know that I can work out where different wires go. I know this wire here goes to here. Because you're picking up exactly the same thing. And if I turn this upside down, like that. Don't worry about the hum. You get hums. Even proper signal tracers hum. In fact, they hum worse than this. And this isn't a signal tracer. This is just an old guitar amp being asked to do the job. Now we go to this blue wire here. This blue wire is giving us RF. Ooh. We've We've got a really good signal on there. Plenty of audio on that. See, we're getting RF because we're on RF coil here. And if I go for the reason why I say it works both ways without a switch, because this, if I go to this grey wire here, this is audio, this is at the volume control. And we're still getting audio. And we're getting audio there. Now when I first made this up, I made it up without a diode on it. I tried it without a diode because I tried to fit the diode into the amp. And anyway, I couldn't get it to work doing that. But when I put a diode on the probe and touched it to here, I got a nice fat signal. And then when I put it on here, I got a nice fat signal. But before putting the diode in, I got a signal here, but got nothing there. So that told me it was detecting AF, but not detecting RF. So well done, I've put the diode in, but no switch. It doesn't need a switch, not in my opinion. I dare say there are those that's going to argue that with me, but you know, here's the proof. You know, RF, because that's on an RF coil, and I could go to another one. Even find the bloody RF coils with the chassis upside down. Oh, here we are. That one's. So I find one with some piston audio on it. There we are. That one might be a long wave one. Let's find out whether I'm right. Nope. Oh, hang on. Yeah, they are coils. Yeah. Yeah, they are transformers rather. Put it back on medium wave. Anyway. I'll tell you, it sounds nice and loud on that RF there. And that is RF because it's actually going into that transistor. Yeah, and that transistor's going into that RF transformer there. Yeah. Anyway, that's a bit crackly. There we go. But that's it, folks. And that's the speaker. Sounds shit through the speaker. It does, it sounds shit. I mean, there's the speaker, there's the output from the speaker, and if I go to here, there's more bass in it and everything. Might have to have a look at the tone. I have to look at the tone capacitors, because that's definitely. Let's turn the volume up. I'll put it on its own speaker. No, that sounds shite. Compared to that sounds even better. And this amp, you only need it up a little bit. You only need it there. I mean, the further you go in, the lower the audio goes. So you need to obviously bring it up when you need to, as and when you need to. Turn this off so it doesn't flatten my battery. Because I have a little battery pack which I made up that I use, which is 9 volts for these radios. But that's it, folks. A little small Chinese guitar amplifier, and a homemade AF stroke RF probe, and you've got yourself